What's good, bro? We're back in here, and today we're going to be talking about Synduality Echoes of Ada. Some of you might already know I got flew out about, let's say, maybe 2 months ago, I believe, to try out this game with a group of other content creators and journalists. Very grateful for that opportunity, and again, shout out to Bandai. They also supplied me with a early access code for the game, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And spoiler warning, I do not have the most positive things to say about this game in this video. If you guys want the positive me, go ahead and click on the top right corner of your screen right now. This video is something that I've unlisted because honestly I feel like my opinions on this game have drastically changed. I guess I can start off by saying that I just feel like the experience while playing at the Bandai headquarters was a lot different from just playing it by my lonesome. And honestly, it's disappointing to say that just because I feel like this game really does have potential. I really do feel like this game has potential, but I don't feel like, I can't confidently say that it's going to reach its full potential, and I'm just genuinely not happy with the game in its current state. The biggest issue in my opinion is just the progression. It's just unbelievably slow. It's way too slow. I played this game for about 8 hours and I still haven't gained access to the PvE/story mode, nor do I have access to co-op. I have insight that you will be able to unlock co-op later, but I have not obtained that after playing 8 hours of the game. I'm not saying that that's going to be the case for everybody. I will say that I have taken a good amount of time, maybe about an hour, to customize my different Maguses and also, you know, just exploring and whatnot. But at the same time, I would have thought that after 8 hours of playing the game, and I'm not going to sit here and act like I was just sitting on the game doing nothing, I would be able to have access to the story mode or the PvE, or have access to play with my friends. You know, earlier I mentioned that I was out there with a group of other content creators. We were excited to play with each other, you know, when this game would actually come out, and we can't. We wanted to record a co-op video. I don't have access to co-op. I don't have access to co-op. I played the game for 8 hours. Something else I can speak on, the crafting times are egregious. It's crazy how long it takes for things to craft in this game. I believe personally that it's to make you spend your real life currency, just because you can buy the in-game currency, you know, via microtransactions, and that can speed up the process. I could be wrong about that. If I'm wrong about that, this is a ploy to make the game have forced longevity. You know, because you'll think to yourself, oh, well, if I just come back to the game later, then this crafting will be done. Yeah, man, I'm just not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of the progression of this game. Absolutely, in this game, absolutely at all. It's just, it makes you want to get off the game. I'm gonna be honest. And speaking of progression and money and whatnot, you can spend the basic form of in-game currency that you can only obtain by playing the game. However, it's just not optimal to spend it on something so silly, in my opinion. It's really not. It's generally difficult to manage your money anyway, just because of the insurance feature, right? So when you're playing this game, if you die, you will lose everything that you had. Aside from, I believe, like one item that you can put in like a safe pod or something like that. Yeah, you'll basically lose your entire loadout. Now, to mitigate this, you can buy insurance for your items. That's a feature that allows you to basically, you know, put a whole lot of money out there, and if you lose everything, you get a rack of money back. You know, you'll just get a whole lot of money back, to the point where you will be able to, for the most part, be able to buy the items that you just lost, or at least buy items to get you back on track so that you're not feeling like you really lost out. The problem is, when you're first starting off in this game, it's just not optimal to buy insurance. But you'll deeply regret it once you actually die to an enemy or to another player. The price of insurance for an entire kit is just insane. You're not going to really be able to afford it. And if you try to, you know, put that out there, you get the insurance, you go ahead and you come back, it's basically like you bought the insurance for no reason. You know what I mean? It's like you just spent all that money for no reason. I will say, more times than not, when you sortie, you're not going to die. It's just unfortunate that when you finally do, and you will die, no one's going to play this game and just not ever die. For the most part, man, it's like when that happens, it dejects you. It makes you not want to play the game. I have to be honest. I'm speaking from my own experience and from what I've heard from others. I've been reading some of the reviews for this game. People are outraged, just straight up infuriated. People are very angry at the fact that they spent money to pre-order the deluxe edition and they died, and they ended up losing everything that they got by way of pre-ordering with their real money that they earned in real life, the deluxe edition. It's just that's man. It's insane to me. I think it really didn't hit me as much when I was at Bandai headquarters playing this game, because for one thing, I didn't die too often. I died maybe once or twice. And for me personally, I'm sorry, this is like kind of turning into like a little rant. I've been especially turned off because me myself, I'm a grown ass man. You know, I'm 27 years old now. People be calling me Unc and shit. It's crazy because a lot of people were watching this channel when I was like 18. But it's like, I have courses to do, I have work to do, and I'm gonna be real, for my downtime, it's like, I have a girlfriend, it's friends that I want to hang out with and talk to, and there are other games that I would want to play, you know? So I feel like if something takes my time, and is not genuinely earning me anything, other than like, I don't know, short-term satisfaction, it genuinely has to be something that makes me want to keep going. For this, like I said, you lose your stuff and you're looking, and it's like, oh man, well, I just played all these hours. Like, I just played for 8 hours. I just recently got off because I died, and I basically am starting from ground zero again. At least that's the feeling. For me personally, I'd rather go do something else. I can read a book, you know, I can go study. I can go do one of my courses. Shoot, man, it's just not a game that I can recommend right now, man. It's not. I speak on the gameplay more in the video that I recommended earlier. I know I unlisted it because I was saying a whole lot of positive things in that video, which I feel like would influence and encourage a lot of people to buy this game. And it has me speaking, I guess, in a way that I currently wouldn't speak about this game, you know, in a positive light. But I will say in that video, I do speak on the gameplay mechanics. In this video, I haven't really done that. I don't really care to. I'm gonna be honest. And if you guys want to watch that video, I'm gonna put it back up on the screen again. It's gonna be at the top right. Like I said, I feel like this game has potential. I'm gonna continuously check in on this game because I want it to do well. This is my first time being flew out to try a game, and I was so excited for this, but I'm just so disappointed, man. It hurts. It genuinely hurts. 8 hours, and I have not unlocked co-op. I have not been able to play story mode, PvE, any of that. But you know, I've been basically virtually reset because I lost the items that I had on me at the time of me playing. And crazy. I'm sorry. I know this is a rant at this point, or me just venting. But during that session, I was doing so much to manage my inventory and just running around, and I was trying to gather as many materials as possible. Like, I'm basically capped out. And I spent so much time doing that. I get close to the evac point, and unfortunately, I lost a battle. I will say, I could have just gotten better. The guy just had the better of me. He got the better of me. He ended up winning, and that's okay. I don't have a problem losing the battle. What I have a problem with is the fact that I have to start from scratch. That's the problem. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that. It's not on short term. Maybe I can get on a different day. That's what's been the case, and that's why it's been taking so long for me to even get out this video, because every time I die, I get off the game. I don't want to play. And normally it takes me at least 12 to 24 hours to feel like I want to play again and not feel some type of way about me resetting or restarting from whatever point I was at. But Yeah, that's about it for this video. And also something else, don't get it twisted. I know some people might just be thinking I'm over here getting clapped 24/7 and that's why I'm getting off the game, or that's why I have no encouragement to keep playing. That's not the case. I definitely have a better KD or a positive KD when it comes to players trying to kill me or me trying to kill other players, whatever the case may be. But man, that's about it. Like the video, comment down below how you guys feel about everything. If any of you guys have already played this game and you have your thoughts, definitely drop them down below, because I do want to hear what other people have to say. Maybe you guys know something I don't know. But I'm getting up out of here. Peace.